now we will be starting our second session of third day, and we will be dealing here with a changing world. Calculus deals with the changes in different parameters, different things. Okay. So, what is the changing situation? Can you tell me something about the what are the changes involved? Where is the change take place? What type of changes are there? Sometimes we are not very clear about these changes and we try to solve it in through calculus. So, my thought is, before going for learning calculus, let us look at what are the changes occur. Okay. So, if we think of this world, what are the movements? Movements are changes, is not it? So, what are the movements, what are the changes occurs in general is this 6 type. You can see this, what are those? This scaling, reflection, shearing, rotation, translation and projection. What are those things? Scaling, something gets increased, that we are talking about in morning circle. We are interested to know when the radius increases, what will be the rate of change of area with radius, that we want to change. That means, it gets scaled. रेडियस छोटा होगा तो एरिया क्या होगा, यही तो देखते हैं ना. दैट मीन्स ये चेंज होता है स्केलिंग, फर्स्ट स्केलिंग. बट स्केलिंग होता क्या है, उसका आइडिया ही हमको अगर नहीं है तो हम ये सीख के भी हमको कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, है ना. तो स्केलिंग क्या होता है वो पहले सीखेंगे. नेक्स्ट क्या है, रिफ्लेक्शन. व्हाट इज़ दैट रिफ्लेक्शन? इन जनरल टर्म व्हेन वी स्टैंड बिफोर ए मिरर, नो, हम अपने को देखते हैं, बट क्या देखते हैं, हमारा लेफ्ट साइड राइट में हो गया, राइट साइड लेफ्ट में हो गया, ऐसा होता है ना. सामने हमको तो नहीं देखते ना डायरेक्टली. सो दैट मीन्स दैट इज अ चेंज, इधर से इधर हो गया, फ्लिप हो गया. तो व्हेन इट हैज़ फ्लिप्ड. ओके. देन शेयरिंग, ये कोई एक प्रोडक्ट है और कुछ है, सपोज ये दिस इज वन थिंग, इफ आई अप्लाई प्रेशर, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, इट इज़ गेटिंग शेयर्ड, एक साइड में दब जा रहा है ना. सो दिस इज शेयरिंग. रोटेशन, साइकिल, आप जो व्हीकल बनाया, आप लोग व्हीकल बनाया अभी रिसेंटली, ऑल दिस मूवमेंट रोटेशन. एंड रोटेशन के साथ नॉट ओनली रोटेशन, रोटेशन के साथ क्या है, टॉर्क, टॉर्क से गायरेशन, ऑल दिस थिंग्स, व्हेन दिस एट व्हाट स्पीड इट विल ट्रैवल, मास एंड स्पीड रिलेशनशिप, है ना. ऑल दिस कैलकुलेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड. एंड फॉर दैट फर्स्ट यू शुड नो दैट हाउ rotation takes place. Only then you will be find that at what rotation this will topple. So, some vehicles you take, no, light weight vehicles like some Maruti models, they tell this is not for speed. If you go some reach at certain speed, it will start vibrating like that, and if you exit that, it will just may topple. So, for that if you want speed, your vehicle should be heavy, mass and speed should be heavy. So, all these things. Then translation, when we move one place to another place, that is also change. This 5 going to 10, this is also change. All these changes are required to be captured, and before doing this calculus, no, how these things has happened and how we can handle these situations, that we will learn first, and then we will go for calculus, how calculus helps in doing all these things. Last thing is projection. Projection means whatever we see in this world, no, you see that we are, I am standing here, you are standing there, she is there. So, we are in far away from me. But when we take a photograph, here they are taking photographs and everything is collapsing in a, where it is collapsing? In a screen. The screen is 2D, but we are in 3D. And we are taking that it is, they are displaying 3D pictures, but it is not 3D pictures, no, it is 2D pictures, and they are projecting this 3D situation. So, 2D 3D is they are converting to 2D, and this process is called projection, collapsing one dimension. That is also change, you know. So, all these changes are there, and beauty is that all these changes is governed by single matrix. When we learned about matrix in class 12, and for the same sake you will be learning in your engineering also, you will learn so many definition about matrices and everything you will learn, except that how it controls the movement. It is there in syllabus, but the way it is taught is different from the way I am I will be talking now. That will be entirely different. Okay. So, how we can do that? Matrix multiplication. Have you conversant with that matrix multiplication? What is the rule of matrix multiplication? Anybody? रितु जी आइए, फार्मूला लिखिए. What is the requirement of matrix multiplication?
So, if we take matrix like A, B, C, D, first requirement is we
write
have
down another one, E, F, G, H. Now you explain. Yeah.
So, if we want to multiply A cross B, then first row should be multiplied with first column. So, AE plus BG,
Very good.
and first row should be multiplied with another row.
Very good. So, this is the rule, you know, or you stay here, Ritu. You all know this formula, no issue, no. But what is the rule of this formula? What is requirement? Okay.
The rows and columns should be same in both the matrices.
Yes, rows and columns should be same for the both the matrices. This is the requirement. These two, that's all. And this is one matrix through which we can control all the movements what is happening throughout the world, you know, but we don't know, we don't learn that actually how to do that. So, today we will be concentrating rest of the rest of our class to capture that. Okay. So, we will first this matrix multiplication you all know, and now we will explore how it can be used for our transformations, all the movements what is happening around us, and this is also helpful for your all your electrical, it is must, mechanical, robotics, if you are going to model any robot, this is required anything, and all this physical movements or this fluid mechanics to any other engineering where flow is there, this will be useful. Okay. So, with that I will be doing this is I am trying to give a effect of multiplication. When we multiply anything to a scalar, what we will get? We get a scalar. Okay. And what is the thing? If it is suppose this is I have given something, if 5 is multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. That means, in changing term, what we should say? 5 has collapsed to 0, it has collapsed. it is a change, is not it? Physically it is a, geometrically it is a change. It was 5, now it is 0, it has come here. Similarly, if multiply 5 into 0.5, it will become 2.5. So, it has come halfway. So, I am trying to give a scalar multiplication its geometrical meaning. If we multiply with 1, nothing happens, it remains 5 is remained 5. If I multiply with 2, it will be double, size will be bigger. So, 5 minus 2, it will be larger, same double, but it will be in negative side, negative scale. All these things, this is a visual representation of a scalar multiplication. Similarly, when we go for a matrix multiplication, no, we will also get something geometry. So, we will explore what is happening. We will start with a point 5 3. We will take 5 3 and our transformation matrix is 0 0 0 0. 5 3 is the, you see this our point always x and y in 2D, always means in 2D. If you go for 3D, it will be x y z, but now we are dealing as 2D, let us x and y. So, x and y, so row is 1 and column is 2. What is the requirement? This next one, column should be same. So, what should be that? 2 rows, 2 columns, is not it? And what we will get again, output will be 1 into 2, means 1 row 2 column. This will be our output. So, let us put in our Excel sheet. You open your Excel. So, in Excel, how easy it is, just you select that, put a is equal to sign here, that is all. So, I will also do one exercise. So, five and 3, okay, and our 0 0 0 0, and this output I should know, and I should select accordingly the output cells. So, it is 1 into 2. So, I have selected, you see, this 1 into 2 cell. Okay. Then you put a is equal to sign, so that it will it is a formula. Then MMULT is the function for matrix multiplication. Okay. Then 5 3 is the first array, comma second array, that is all. But here is a trick, you if you directly enter, it will not give the result. MMULT, everybody comfortable here? Now, F2, function F2 is there, F2, then control shift enter, first F2, then simultaneously control shift enter, then only it will be executed. Yes, over very simple, na? And you think that if it is a 10 by 10 matrix, how easily you can multiply, but if manually you lose your patience. You can do that, but you will not have patience or time, because if you try take 1 hour to calculate a matrix for, then all other subjects it will be get drastically. So, all these things are there, that is why I encourage you should know this. And exams, when you know the process, you can reproduce there. Now, let us see what happened actually, and that we will see by geometrically. Geometrically, let us put that initial add, and this is initial point, and this is the initial point x and y. Okay. And then you have to get what as the final point, select data, add, and you term it as a final point. Is not it? You see, it was it was blue earlier. You see initial point and how it has collapsed to say origin 0 0, final point. Everybody is comfortable here. Okay. Now, you just change this one, you see that it has means x axis is remain, but y axis become 0. Just I have changed 1 here, 1 0 I have converted here, here I have changed 1 element of this matrix. This is transformation matrix, we can give the transformation matrix.